Hello, everybody, and welcome to Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain. This is the latest from Fiction Factory, who are a absolutely delightful bunch, best known for Arcade Spirits and Arcade Spirits: The New Challengers. So you can tell. Oh, that's loud. Blah. So you can guess at how I probably. I'm just not. Hang on, we have no sound. Why do we have no sound? Yep. Game audio. Something's gone funky here. Hang on, I'm gonna reboot the game and we'll see if. Sorry, I literally just did a test and it was just working a minute ago. It is definitely taking from the Penny Larceny window. That's intriguing. It was literally just working. What's changed? Hang on, if I... This is weird. It was literally just working before I hit stream. Hang on. I'm gonna change it to something else and then change it back. There we go. We now have levels. Do we get signal? Everyone at home, do we get signal? Stuff is moving. Okay. That is definitely reacting. Funky Groove confirmed, sir. Excellent. Alright. That was weird. OBS being OBS, I suppose. It's a VTuber stream. You're gonna have scuff. It's obligatory. Like, if there's a contract, you gotta sign it. Anyway, so Penny Larceny. Yeah, this is a new visual novel from the boys at Fiction Factory, and this one's promising to be a good one. But before we begin, Fiction Factory are known for covering some kind of heavy subjects. So there's going to be talk of sexuality. Obviously, this is a game about crimes. Just blanket content warning. I don't think there's going to be any depictions of violence, but there's, like I say, there's going to be talk about sexuality and mental health and all sorts of stuff like that. So if you have any problem with any of that, this is your warning. The mission begins. Oh, well, there you go. Alright. Let us begin. In my line of work, you learn to look at the big picture, crafting your design for it little by little. Everything connects up, dotted lines and arrows and symbols, a path leading from A to B to C to D. When you do your job right, it's clean and precise, professional and awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. It's not possible to predict every step, of course. A skilled schemer is also an impressive improviser. You adjust the plan on the fly. But in the end, you'll get where you're going, where you needed to be. But that assumes one very big X factor, which is rarely a simple X to solve for. Where are you actually going? What are you destined to become? Who's this handsome devil? This world doesn't have to be this way. We can change things, change them for the better. You and I, we can tear it down, build it back up, make a better future so no one has to go through the same pain we did. Wow, there's an outfit. We don't have to be trapped in their systems. We can break free, do what we want, when we want, how we want. Two of a kind against them all, living a life of pleasure and freedom in whatever manner we choose. Alright, so she's the hedonist. Whoa. Hate 4000. Sorry, there's Hate 4000, it says on his little designating board there. My own internal algorithms are a dead-end loop of suffering and misery. External inputs are clearly required in order to balance my equation. Your input has become a vital component in this transformation. Do not discount your own potential. It is vast and incalculable, even for me. Yay, we earn the AI's trust. And Lara Croft's weird daughter? We're all playing the same roles that were picked out for us. Sometimes we see the strings, sometimes we don't spot them until it's too late. But in the end, we don't have to be what they say we are. There is no destiny, and there are so many possibilities to choose from. I'm sensing a theme already. I'm sensing a very distinct theme already, but the differences are in how we want to approach that theme. That's going to be my call. I can't see all the possibilities for myself. Not here, not now, but maybe they're out there. Now if I'm going to become who I need to be, if I'm to find my destiny, I'm going to need your help getting there. Oh boy, let's do some crimes. So I understand that this game is a bit on the... there's no voice acting, and it's a bit shorter than Arcade Spirits. Snore. Hey! I bolt upright in my chair, neck feeling sore and stiff from the impromptu nap time. Crap, did I doze off? It's okay, you've had a long night. Yeah, in hindsight, the 6-hour nachos and cartoons binge before the big day, probably not my smartest move. But honestly, this is boring. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. This whole office is boring. I can't believe I've got to apply for a job here. A job of all things. Mum saw me sitting up here finding paperwork for the man. She'd think it was totally uncool. That'd be such a disappointment. I feel a creeping wave of shame running down my spine from the mere thought of it. I know it sucks, but we've got to get through this. We'll take their money and we're going to blow it on the most inane shit possible. I know. It's all part of the plan. Haven't forgotten what's at stake. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that us, the player, are like the voice in the head. Wait, what time is it? I quickly look up at the clock. Crap, I've got like 5 minutes to finish this paperwork or we'll be late. Only the shiniest of cardboard. Okay. Statement of request for gainful employment. Okay. This is fun. Okay. Jane Doe, pronoun. Okay, they've got the full suite. Skin tone. Okay, again the full suite. No, we'll stick with the tone that was on the box art, which was the sort of like that kind of Mediterranean olive. Swearing. What are the options? Silly, censored. We'll put it on partial. Romance. Do we want to? You know what, we will do romance, why not? Sexuality. Sex is not safe for work, but safe for streaming. I still wouldn't feel comfortable, so I'm going to leave that as no. Alright. Pleased to meet you, Miss Doe. There we go, that's a just absolutely perfect alias. I am Jane Normal Person. wearing silk gloves so I don't get fingerprints anywhere. Oh boy, okay. Ugh. Jane Doe, aspiring intern. I straighten the stack of papers, quickly carrying them over to the receptionist. With a smile, she accepts my forms, glancing them over briefly before greeting me warmly. Good work, and right on time. Welcome to the team. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Doe. Right, that's me, cooperative. I'm extremely cooperative. Jane Cooperative Doe. I'm looking for... I like how her default hand pose is the I'm gonna get you finger wiggles. Just like looking for how much stuff we can snag off the tables. Just point me at the paperwork and I'll take care of it. I'll increase our glorious company's shareholder value within a day, or my name isn't... Jane Doe. Unpaid intern. And then you have the Yakuza. Dun dun. Here at Legitimate Business Company. Well, we're off to a great start. Read all the interviews with Leonard. Mr. Legitimate, I mean. Yep. Product placement. Product placement. How did Gibson phrase it? He memorised the techno vowel. I'm not sure I remember. Something about ASD drives? Or was it SSD? SDI? No, so solid. Solid state. Perfect. We nailed it. Phew! Thank you, voice in my head. Fit in just fine. With coffee and pastries in the break room, most toilet paper... Most toilet paper is free. Please clock out... Oh no, they have break timers on the desks. Casual off-duty socialization time with your fellow co-workers is allowed. Simply clock out and clock in for engaging in pleasantries. Every non-work task stays off the company dime. Got it. That's entirely reasonable and not at all an overreach. I'm fine. Duties to attend to. Please feel free to explore and get filled for the facility within security boundaries, of course. Did I say no problems? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I told a little white lie. Oh, yes. Because beneath this deceptively ordinary exterior lies the soul of chaos and mischief, for my real name is... Throws jacket aside. Penny Larceny. Little Miss Steal Your Stuff. Alright, so we want to take all the hard drives out of the computer. Those are at least 80 quid each. Turn down every defense between me and my target and get away clean. Everyone knows and fears Penny Larceny, the hottest young supervillain of this generation. I like her cropped swag top. She's a classic Scooby-Doo villain. Right, and I'm the mysterious voice in your head. Together, crimes. This latest caper is going to put me on the map. We live in a world of masks and capes, villains and heroes, and I live pretty firmly outside society's rules, a mask since I was born. Some become masks by choice, eager for power and conquest, but many are forced into it out of desperation and poverty. Sorry, I'm just looking at the news. Police chief responds to downtown bank robbery. It's not our problem. Oh, I'm gonna make it your problem. Oh boy, alright. It's a crapsack work out there, full of haves and have-nots. Stay in society's good graces, obey and conform, or be pushed out. That's why masks have loosely banded together to support each other. Clearly no one else gives a shit about us. That's why I'm here today. Crimer. Alright. One of the support structures for the mask communities is Crimer, a combination social media network and gig economy market for supervillains. With access to Crimer, I can work with the best of the best. Elite masks who run with huge crews and multi-million-dollar operations. but the app is invite only, and I don't have the connections to score access. So I'm going to steal a crime invite from one that I suspect secretly front the operation. Legitimate business company. Ugh, this is off to a belter of a start. That's why I'm sneaking in under the guise of some aspiring corporate toady. Oh boy. We're going to be legends. We've got a lot of confidence in our tag team. Yeah, confidence. We're here to steal all of your solid state drives because they're worth like 150 bucks a piece. Oh, this is some tasty music. This is some Caravan Palace stuff and I'm liking it. Alright. Don't worry about making any mistakes or wrong choices, okay? Between the two of us, we can recover from any fumbles. So, if we're going by previous Fiction Factory logic, there's going to be one bad end that there's going to be a lot of "Are you sure's" in front of. But other than that, there's no way to completely fail a heist. If things get sloppy, so what? Okay, good. Don't let the fear of failure guide your every decision. Alright, we're going full RP then. Unfortunately, that nap cost us some time. We can only scout out 3 locations in the building before the day's over. Oh, this is some... Where can I find the soundtrack to this? This is great. Okay. Okay. When in doubt, know your way out. Rooftop. Definitely scout this building's roof out, see if there's any avenues of access. Not many security cameras leading up to the stairwell. There's a few, but they're old and askew, badly maintained. I easily duck the all-seeing eyes on my way up to the rooftop access door, which is locked. Well, shit. Okay. Advantage gained. Pretty simple alarm and electromechanical combo. Can disarm this and crack the code now. We're saved. Okay. Tracing the wires painted over in the walls, snipping where they need snipping. Okay, let her do her thing. Hey, don't be like that. I don't mind talking. I can disarm an alarm in my sleep. Chatting with you keeps me from being bored. I don't want to be a nuisance. Schizophrenia. Maybe we weren't thrown together by choice. Maybe we're stuck like this. But I like to think we get along all the same. 0451. Old habits die hard, I suppose. No cameras up here. Kinda lax, honestly. Good ledges to hook on for the ascent. This will work just fine. It's kinda nice up here, honestly. Used to love the rooftops before Parsons. I'd like to learn to love them again. Used to be a daring... I know using a daring criminal heist as therapy is a bit weird, but so what? I'm weird. You're weird. We're both really weird. We can make it work. We can try therapy again. I mean, it's going to be a bit difficult to go into therapy and be like, hey, I'm a supervillain. Is there supervillain therapists? Who's ready to get their therapy from Dr. Insano? Or the Malmind? Is now a bad time for introspection? Yeah, well, in the eyes of the general population, they're the same thing. We live in a society, bottom text, yada yada. Being an outcast is a sucky price to pay for being different, but that's okay. I'm cringe, but I'm free. Okay, time well spent. Good work, team. Where to next? Alright. Break room, I doubt, is going to have much interesting, and waltzing right up to the CEO's office probably isn't going to fly. Let's try the security office. When in doubt, survey the security. It's going to be your #1 obstacle to any successful caper. But as I'm approaching the main security office, I notice I found something funny stuck in the carpet. Glitter and colourful paper scraps. Aha! I know what this is. Okay, got my cover story. Have we? Quickly, I duck into an empty break room, grabbing a box of untouched donuts. And sweep on in, underneath a banner of glossy, paper-strung lettering saying, "Happy Retirement, Carl." Hello, hello! We're celebrating in here! Great, I brought you boys some extra treats! Pastries are always welcome at a party, even if delivered by a newcomer. Good stuff. We never get the good stuff up here. Yay, getting friendly with the boys. Cheers go up from the gathered security guards as the box of sweet jelly-filled delights gets passed around. Multiple security camera monitoring stations, redundant systems, several digital recording desks. You new here, kid? Huh? I mean, yeah, I just got started today, and you're leaving today, huh? One more shift to go, and I'm happily retired. Just call me Carl Happily Retired John Smith. And I'm Jane Cooperative Doe, apparently. Man, I'd love to be retired. I know I have, like, 40 years to go, but it sounds sweet. Yep, got all the time in the world for fishing, playing with my grandkids, working on a model railroad. Uninterruptible power supplies, whole bunker of alarm monitors, many tour doors in and out with clear lines of sight. Kid, you okay there? Oh, sorry, wow, there's a lot of tech stuff in here, huh? I just filed paperwork. I don't know much about any of this. It looks so complicated. No need to worry. Even if I'm off the clock after tonight, the boys will keep you safe. We've got the best security crew in the world, don't we? A rousing cheer goes up from the well-fed party people. The equipment I've seen so far is out of date, out of repair, but this nerve center of security tech is solid. Has to be a flaw here I can exploit. I need a conversational lead-in so I can sneak a question. The model railroad. HO scale or something else? The model railroad. What scale is it? Oh no, I'm building it in Blockcraft, not little blocky virtual railroad. It's this thing I like doing with my grandkids. Got one your age even. Tell you though, that damn redstone's confusing. Tried to make the train whistle last weekend. He's playing Minecraft. Ah, Grandad, you're too cute. Just sets off this constant shrill. I get enough false alarms on this job, thanks. False alarms? Old equipment, damned out of date. But you don't worry, kid, we're on the ball around here. Always check out any alarm, never assume it's false. That's policy. Damn, meaning they'll come running no matter how tiny an alarm I trip. Can't be sloppy, even if any twitch will summon security. Well, good to know. Hey, I gotta get back to my desk. Do you know they measure everything you do here down to the minute? No, I know it. Not gonna miss that part of the job. Hey, never lose that smile, okay? No matter how rough it gets working for this company. You can find out how... Aww. I want to give him a hug. Santa. I always figured these company drones were soul-crushingly depressed. How Carl managed so many years in this hellhole with his spirits that high is a mystery to me. I want to give him a hug. Santa's too precious. I know a lot of the things I do end up hurting the people on the lowest levels. It's not like I enjoy causing the trouble. If some stuffed suit at the top gets hassled, sure, good. But I'm glad Carl's getting out of here before I cause some damage. Okay. Server bank. Gonna need access to their databases, so checking out their data storage would be a smart move. The room's cool and crisp thanks to heavy air conditioning. Plenty of vents, too small for me, not too small for Gibson. Okay, good. Good to know that's an option. Shit, someone spotted me. Hi, Jim. I may be serious. What am I serious about? I wish they'd stop sending interns down here just to report the mail servers are down. I know, okay? I'm working on it. Every clueless newbie they send down my way just slows my work. Okay, that's my cue to leave. It'd really help if I could study their servers closely to get Gibson the information he'll need. He's gonna whine if I don't. Odds are we'll need free run of these computers to score the Crimer invite, so this is probably the most critical part of today's scouting. Is there a way to stick around without enraging this guy, despite being lousy with computers? Get him a coffee. Well, while I'm down here, do you need anything? Coffee? Swipe a Danish from the break room? They log those things, you know. It can take more than one pastry a day, they start noticing. But if I take it for you, it's on me, not you, and I haven't grabbed one yet. You do that for me? I think it's a service I can provide. You deserve a break today. Well, damn, that's nice of you. Yeah, I'd love some coffee. See if you can get one of those good jelly donuts, too. Nice. This buffer overrun problem in L-Mail is going to take a minimum of one jelly donut for me to fix. I swear they never listen to me. You got it. Honestly, you deserve better than this. This place, this job, these rules. I want to tell them where to stick it. Find an employer who will respect you. If it wasn't up to my eyeballs and mortgage payments, maybe. But this is the best I can get. The ones with rice. Ah, my favourite kind. I just hope they don't try to shift the blame to me for this mess. Oh boy, okay. But hey, thanks. Nice to know I'm not the only one who sees how shitty Lenny legitimate is. I'll let you get back to it. Good luck, okay? A buffer overrun bug in L-Mail. Perfect. Gibson's gonna have a fill day with this one. Okay, so I'm guessing Gibson's our, like, hacker drone friend? Though I feel bad that our heist might hurt this guy. Maybe we can get Giv to cover our digital track so it doesn't take the blame. And if all else fails, we'll move a few zeros to Lenny from Lenny's account to this dude. Sounds fun to me. Workday's winding down. Can I sneak in any more investigation before I need to scoot out the door? Oh. So lost in thought I completely missed the office overlord sliding in on to join me. Ah, yes! Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? I know you're likely wrapping up for the day, but I'm afraid I have to be the bearer of bad news. I'm afraid this isn't going to work out. Please put your things in the standard issue severance cardboard box and exit to the parking lot. What? It seems you performed an unauthorized reallocation of company nutrition. What is this? What is this Warframe Corpus Garbo? Ugh. Donuts, coffee, protein bars, and other miscellaneous foodstuffs are to remain within their designated break areas and consumed on location. Wow. Well, fuck. Close call, but maybe this is for the best. It's not like I was going to punch in for more work tomorrow. Time to scoot along home. Plan my daring heist. Okay, so oh shit. Damn, you live like this? Oof. Okay, we're gonna need to do some serious crimes to get this place patched. Oh, scrub the walls, woman. Squatting, of course. I can't afford rent in this town. Country laws are so tight you'd be rich. If only. Can't afford rent in this town, even with some ill-gotten gains. Also a bad idea to leave a paper trail when you're a mask. But it's not so bad. No neighbours to annoy me, given this place is condemned, unless fungal growth in the West Wing becomes sentient or something. We got utilities most of the time, peace and quiet all the time, and this feels just homey enough to be home. More of a home than we've had in a long time. Oh, sorry, when I say we, I don't mean me and you. I mean me and Gibson. And you. Me and Gibson and you. Where is Gibson? Gibson! Gib! Gib! I'm back from scouting! Oh, Penny, I was napping. Cybercat! Gibson crawls out from under the couch, his favourite napping spot, and jumps on top of the booster pile of books in front of our computer. What time is it? I thought we still had a few hours until the heist. It's crime time, my friend. It's crime o'clock. It's half past crime. The little crime head. God damn it. No more using crime as an adjective, please. I've got a headache. Your visor giving you trouble again? I think the implant housing's come loose. Might need to go to the veterinarian again. And before you say it, yes, I mean the crime veterinarian. Thank you. I wasn't going to say it, honest. You okay for helping with this heist tonight? Maybe I could fly solo on this one, just me and my voice. And leave you dealing with the crime servers alone? Heck no. I'll just power on through the headaches. Walk me through your findings. Maybe I just need something else to focus on. What's the game plan, Penny? I don't like making Gibson pull a job when he's suffering. It's not right. It's not fair. But fair hasn't really been a keyword in our lives, has it? Nope. We work with what we have. I'm doing this for him as much as I'm doing it for myself. The cybernetics in his head need tuning every few weeks, and are not cheap. If huge scores and big heists through crime are what it takes to keep my best friend in good health, so be it. Alright. Blackboard. I wheel my portable chalkboard to the centre of the room, ready to craft the master plan. Legitimate business company, bottom dollar bill of security for the most part, a basic boring grey box of concrete and glass and failed dreams. Why is there happy little sun in the right corner? Aren't we infiltrating the place at night? Don't question my process, Gibson. This should be a cakewalk, honestly. We'll grapple up the side of the building, infiltrating through the rooftop access door. I already scouted the rooftop and unlocked the door. We can breeze on in. Cameras won't be an issue. Once inside, we'll gain access to the air vents, and that's where you come in. You'll head down into the server room through the vents where you can work your magic. Not only did I spot plenty of air vents you can use, I found out that L-Mail has a buffer overrun problem. A delicious zero-day exploit. Good work, Penny. Once you finish your magic and add me to the Crimer access list, we slip out the way we came in. But avoid the CEO's office and the security room. There are no-fly zones for us. The alarms have hair triggers and they're diligent about investigating. But now we know that, we know to proceed slow and safe. Slip in, hack Crimer, slip out before anyone notices. Back home in time for cartoons. Sound good? That's some good scouting work. I'm impressed, Penny. I think we can make this happen. I'll go load up my cyberware with some LDOS exploits and be ready to go in a jiff. Or a GIF. I always get a bit of nervous jitters before a caper like this. Excitement, anxiety, hard to say. But I promise you, we'll be just fine. Cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. Please don't. Please don't. Come on now, metaphor. Okay, let's do this. I like the phases that this game goes through. This is fun. Crisp. Oh yeah, there's that sneaky double bass. Makes me want to walk like a Scooby-Doo villain. Crisp evening air, the excitement of a heist under cover of nightfall. I live for these moments. I crouch in the shadows of the building, ready to make my ascent. But first, a comms check. Handabed, a fancy feast. Do you copy? Over. Penny, I'm literally in your backpack right now. I can hear you even without the comm link. My call sign is Shadow Lord Hellclaw the Nightmare Bringer, not Fancy Feast. You can't use your Warlock main as a call sign. Now hunker down. I'm heading up and I don't want you falling out. Relax. I'm pretty padded back here. I'll be fine. Don't worry about Gibson. He's safe and sound back there. We got this all figured out. A good thief comes prepared, and I'm a very good thief. Aww. Room to loaf. Armor plate. Air vent. Double zipper with soft tabs. Oh, I see, so he can get himself out. Most of that was his design. He knows his needs, and I'm only happy to keep him comfortable while I'm busy running and climbing and stuff. Right, back to the action. One rooftop coming up. The grapple gun may be old hardware, a family heirloom, but it gets the job done. We whiz up to the building, snags on, and up I go. Scaling up the side of the building with Gibson in my pack is tricky, but it's nothing I haven't done before, and soon we're on the darkened rooftop. Fortunately, since I scouted the rooftop before, I know exactly where I'm going. Silently dash my way across the door. Disabled the alarms already, and I have the access code. 0451. We're in. Good work, Penny. Saves us time and resources, not having to tinker with the door. Yep, didn't have to waste my electromagnetic confusatron either. Huh. Lots of super... I mean, this is very clearly like, you know, early 2000s Batman cartoons. So, yeah. Magnetic North invented this thing. Owes me after I helped him find criminal couples counselling for him and his husband. So you got a fucking hypno ray as a present. Avoiding any offices or cubicles where people are still pulling some serious mandatory overtime. Right, gotta get you to the server room. Just get me to an air vent. I memorised the layout from the blueprints. Sneakily, I sneak my way along. Oh, have we tripped something already? Quickly, I cover my exit with a small-sized smoke bomb before bolting to hide General 0 Hour campaigns or General's Challenge or Fun Solo. Yes, I do. I do intend to go back to Command and Conquer one of these days. I have Tiberian Sun and Kane's Wrath ready to go. I just need to be in the mood. But yes, I will add I will add Generals to the list as well. Blimey, he's wide. Look at that fucking Guile haircut. Generals is better. Everyone seems to have their favourite, honestly. Thought the damn false alarms and accounting got fixed. All clear here. Probably just the wind rattling the windows or something. And he exits to sweep the other floors. Carl wasn't kidding. Motion trackers must be hypersensitive. Fortunately, the guards seem a bit desensitized to them. Not saying I should trip them all for fun, but at least I know I can evade, right? Could use them for distractors. Oldie but a goodie, and enhanced by an alarm system too. Let's not get distracted. Air vents. Might have a key left for the Command Conquer Ultimate Collection. Ooh! I did mean to get the Tiberian Remastered Collection. My roommate in uni had it, and it looked really cool. Alright, in you go, Gibson. Be careful, Fancy Feast. Oh, fine, I'll use Fancy Feast, only because feasting on my enemies is very lion-like. In you go. I tuck myself under a desk, keep my voice low as I track his progress on comms. Right, then left, then down. Don't worry, I see a route that'll let me climb back up when I'm done. And I'm in. Hey, this is a sweet setup. Lots of great high-powered CPU racks. Focus, Fancy Feast. Right, the buffer overrun exploit. I'm on it now. This will be a lot easier with that trick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh? What uh-oh? I don't like uh-oh. I'm in, but there's no Crimer database. Not even a trace of it. It's not here. What? No, it's gotta be here. Lenny Legitimate's behind Crimer. He has to be. I did my homework on this. Check again. Dig deeper. I've checked and dug and checked, and Crimer isn't. Oh crap. It's in the building, yes, but not here. Not in the server farm. Looks like it was moved last week. Transferred to the personal workstation of Mr. Legitimate. It's in the CEO's office. The CEO's office. Oh, shit. Okay, come on back up. We'll figure this out. Hellfire. Okay. In search of Mr. Legitimate's lair. Okay, it's a wrinkle, but not one we can deal with, right? Motion trackers, volumetric cameras, infrared biometric scanner, and a code keypad? How paranoid is Lenny to leave his building full of holes but practically make his office into a panic room? I I've paused before the intimidatingly secure door. I have no clue what's in there. Might not even be an office at all. Could we waltz into something very big and dangerous? Nobody's seen Leonard Legitimate in years. Maybe he doesn't exist. Maybe he's the king in yellow who runs Crimer. But if our data's inside, we've got to go in. That's that. Okay, we need a plan. The electromagnetic what's it? Fustron. Trigger a dozen office alarms and use the chaos as cover. Nah, because they might end up just locking the building down. Keep this quiet. This is going to take a lot of time. Time we may not have, and we're likely to trip one or two alarms. Be careful and clean. Okay. One by one, I take down access control mechanisms. I may be garbage with computers, but security gadgets, I've been dealing with them for years. Penny, hurry. I've got a back door into their systems and routine security sweeps are moving this way. I can see on my visor. Looking as fast as I can. Like that, bypass this, disable the other thing. This is going too slow. I feel like I didn't scout enough and get the info I needed to get in quicker. Don't blame yourself though, we'll get through this. Even a sloppy caper is still good if we get away in the end. Okay, we're in. Oh, piss. Quickly hurry inside, hoping we avoided notice. Snazzy. Office of Leonard Legitimate, rising star of the tech sector, disruptive market leader, innovator, creator, reclusive genius. But apparently he exists. People who don't exist don't need tacky office furniture, and no dust to speak of. One mystery solved, but not the mystery we came here to solve. We need Crimer access, and quickly. Close the door behind me and approach the impressive-looking Legit Station computer on his desk. Gib, you're up. Gibson hops out, climbs up to the keys, and gets to work. Thought we were using our code names. Stressed, okay? I keep forgetting, and you called me Penny plenty of times. How long will it take to hit the Crimer database from here? Give me 2 minutes. No, 3 minutes. I've got, well, however many minutes it takes for security to realise we're here. As Gibson bangs away on the keyboard, I'm left standing and waiting to see if we succeeded, or we get arrested. Or killed. But no choice, right? This is where the arrows point to. Get Crimer access, use that to find good jobs that will keep us alive and well. Let's be encouraging. Had a bad run of it, trying to fly solo, but with Crimer I can support other masks and they'll support me in turn. Who says the bad guys can't work together? You and I work together, we work pretty well, despite you being a mysterious head voice. Sent some codes on Discord. Thank you, Maxo. Very kind. Yeah, I'll give them a test after. I'm not delusional. You are my brain tricking me. You're an outsider's perspective on my life. You've proven that again and again. Tell me, what's going to happen? Am I going to find success and freedom? Am I going to live happily ever after? Hey, I'm a mysterious head voice, but I don't know the future. Oh, or I can know the future. No, let's go with, hey, I may be a ghost, but I'm not prescient. Risky. It's damned risky. I know. The life I lead, so much so that you can't even predict everything. But all of that is moot, right here and now. The future can wait. I need to finish this caper and get Crimer access. After that, well, we'll explore the possibilities together. Cha-ching! One forged Crimer access pass with full login credentials. Also scraped a few gigs of highly encrypted data in the same folder. No idea what it is, but figured hey while we're here. You did good, Gib. Alright, let's book it before things get any more complicated. Back into the backpack and turn to leave. Oh, piss. Oh, a trembling, shaking man. Oh, Carl. Carl. Why couldn't you have gone home at the end of the day? It's a confrontation. I'm not supposed to be in here. You're trespassing. Damn it. I do not want to fight a senior citizen if he doesn't give me a choice. Easy, big boy. Oh no, he's never faced off against a supervillain before. What? I don't do anything like that. Turn me to a pile of applesauce, or convert my atoms into gold, or go back in time and kill my grandfather. I don't do any of those things either. What is your superpower? All you masks have freaky-ass superpowers. Could take him down by force. Maybe I could scare him into leaving me alone. Maybe that'd just make it worse. I don't know. You're my superpower, aren't you? Be super powerful and get me out of this mess. Okay, so we can use foreknowledge, but that just might freak him out. Calm him down, tell him the truth about why you're here, and appeal to his sense of justice. Take him out without hurting him. He looks fragile. We don't want a body count. Let's try and use our foreknowledge. It means exposing my sneaking around earlier today, but that's one hell of a lever to pull. Carl, you don't want to do this. You're so close to retirement, aren't you? How do you know my name? You told me, remember? I brought you donuts. We talked about your plans after today. What about your virtual model railroad and your grandkids to play with? It's going to be hard for them to ride the rails with PTSD from a fatal shooting. I'm not threatening you. I'm scared that if you hurt me, you won't forgive yourself. I'm trying to help you avoid that. Superpower is mind reading. I mean, kinda. It's just not my mind. You're a supervillain. A criminal. I'm supposed to confront criminals and you're just a kid. Okay, call an actual hero? No, let's just... Yeah, we're just a kid. Not all supervillains are cackling evil bastards looking to hurt people. I'm just stealing stuff to try and get by. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm broke as fuck, Carl. I'm down bad. I cannot hold a real job, not with my rep as a mask. So I do what I got. It's either this or starve. But your boss, he's got more than he could ever need in life. What's justice to you, Carl? You throw a kid for stealing a loaf of bread in prison? Deep breaths. Deep breath, come on. I think we're past the opportunity to bluff. Oh boy, okay. Shooting a hungry kid or walking away? Come on, Santa. Think about going straight, kid. You got choices. Make good ones. I think I did, don't worry. Some touch and go moments, but we did it. We've got Crimer app access. Much as I'd love to stick around and loot the place for its delicious data and valuables, it is time to go. Starting tomorrow, Penny Larceny is heading for big time. Alright. And yes, Sav. Primer Social Mixer. Oh boy! Mandatory getting to know you games. It's been 2 days since the heist at Legitimate Business Company. 2 days since setting up my Crimer account. This thing's kind of impressive, not gonna lie. It's got so many masks to recognize. Hey, good old Magnetic North. Apparently stealing access to the app is pretty common. Might even be a rite of passage. Where'd you get the invite? Hack some servers, LBC. South and oh, okay, so north and south, I get it. Come by the cafe for a donut. Yay, free donut. If so, that's good for me. It means less chance of consequences for my caper. Ghost Pepper. Barbecue at my place this weekend. New chili recipe is gonna knock 'em dead. Figuratively or literally? Yes! Feels good to be part of the Mars community. I've been flying semi-solo for so long, aside from the occasional backyard potluck. Ultimatum. My dinner delivery included napkins and plastic forks when I explicitly unchecked that box. Plastic waste is destroying the environment. I like your style, sir. Even the less stale ones. Most interesting text come so far. Cordially invited to the Crime Wars social mixer at Destructo's Bar and Grill. Sincerely, the matchmaker. Ended up sleeping in. Okay, well, you've only missed the tutorial, so it's fine. It's a little risky considering I broke into Lenny's bad stomach. Oh, hell. Well, take it easy, yeah? If I'm gonna eat food and get Gibson's cyberware fixed, I need jobs. So I costume up and head out. Let's go meet some bad guys. Classy. Destructo's Bar and Grill. Oh, this is a chiptune version of the heist music. Sometimes you want to go where everyone loathes your name. They're always mad you came. I'm a regular at Destructo's. He's a great guy. Retired mask who runs an underground speakeasy for criminal set. Doesn't look very underground. Looks like we're pretty high up, actually. Started as a hole in the wall, real seedy joint, but after getting destroyed once or twice, Destructo decided to go more upscale. Masks don't need filthy gin joints. Turns out nobody likes filthy gin joints when they can drink in class and style instead. Hell yeah. Get me a vodka martini. I've never seen it so packed. There's all sorts of masks here. Some I recognise, some don't. Each of us has a "Hello, my name is" tag with our secret mask names. Although my name is just my real name. Yes, believe it or not, my real name is Penny Larceny. You can see why I ended up a criminal, right? Ah yes, Penny Larceny of the Northumberland Larcenys. Fortunately, I have to start figuring out an in for mingling socially. Someone speaks up and the crowd hushes. Oh, hey. You look familiar. I like the rapier. Your attention, please. Thank you all so much for coming to our little party. We hope you make valuable contacts today. I'll be directing this event on behalf of Crimer and the King in Yellow. My name is the Matchmaker. Stylish. I like the pencil skirt and the... She's very obviously... There's a lot of very pale foundation going on here. He's pretty stylish. Nice to see Crimer staff looking all professional and posh and stuff. Maybe you recognise her? That's the internship director. What? I've never seen this person before. What are you talking about? That's the same woman as before. Don't be silly. The nice office lady didn't wear a mask. I mean, I'd notice, right? Nope, no mask. This woman has a mask on. Can't be the same person. I think you've got the benefit of your super weird outsider perspective. Me? I have no idea who this is. Mask worked really well, you know? That's why nobody recognizes me when I'm Jane Doe, either. It's foolproof. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our mutual benefactor. He is the visionary responsible for the Crimer service. Friends, I give you... Whoa! Pastor... A man in a yellow power tie and identity-concealing blur mask appear, broadcast through a concealed projector. Criminals, masterminds, villains all, scoundrels, heretics, believers, lovers of profit. The King in Yellow. I'm liking these Yakuza intros for everyone. Holy shit, the King in Yellow! I've never met him. Few have. He never leaves his private island, and any communication's rare. I guess a typical Crimer social event is beneath him showing up in person. This, presumably not pre-recorded broadcast, is all we get. Tonight, you will meet potential allies who will enable you to take your evil schemes to the next level. Primer is the antidote to Cape Book. Okay, even the heroes get their own socials. Nice. We are the disruptive element. We bring doom to the heroes and victory to the villainous. Through Crimer, perhaps you too will one day rule an empire like mine. Perhaps. I give you only the tools. It is up to you and your boundless ambition for evil to rise and claim your destiny. Hey, I played Signalis. Getting involved with the King Yellow ends badly. This gathering represents your first step. Start off on the right foot. I look forward to watching your progress. We'll watch your careers with great interest. And he vanishes as the broadcast ends. Not going to hang around to chat, apparently. Now then, we're going to do a little thing I like to call speed dating for supervillains. A number of prominent criminal bosses will be seated at tables, and potential henchpersons will move from table to table. You only get a few minutes before the bell rings, and you have to move to the next table. Everyone to your stations. Let the speed dating event commence. And we're using the Dead Rising soundtrack, apparently. Okay, not what I was expecting, but hey, it means I don't have to break the ice myself. A Crimer assistant directs me to my first table as the bell chimes for the round to begin. My first villainous dream date is a mad scientist. Oh. Buenos noches, handsome. I mean, fair, a good 23% of masks are mad scientists, according to a recent poll in Masks Monthly. Ah, this fucking writing's so good. And the sticky sticker name tag on his doctor coat reads... Mr. Mayhem. Really? You don't have your doctor yet? You don't have your doctorate yet? Or did you get kicked out of the academy? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Mayhem. I'm... Doctor. It's Dr. Mayhem. I have a medical medical school student loan debt to prove it. Pronouns are he, him. Right, okay, Dr. Mayhem, got it. Just because the short-sighted fools stripped me of my doctorate doesn't make it any less of a doctor. Cowards all! My vision was simply too radical, too unorthodox for their simple minds to comprehend. Okay, how radical and unorthodox are we talking here? Like, do you mean didn't fill out the paperwork, or mountain of human cadavers radical? What? No, no, no. I mean, I wanted to share my research and vaccines for free. The industry wanted to profit off my work instead. When I leaked a cure for a rare disease and cost them millions, the company faked an ethics incident and I lost my license. The healthcare industry turns on greed and misery. They call me villain when they're the true villains. Ooh! Politics in video games. One day I'll show them all. Mark my words, I will have my revenge. With, like, murder and stuff. What kind of revenge? No, living well is the best revenge. As in, I'm going to make sure disadvantaged communities across the world live well. Because, like, fuck those greedy suits. Fuck them. That's all. No murder required. No. Wait, shit, you were trying to introduce yourself and I interrupted. Sorry, who are you? Penny. Penny Larceny. Pronouns are she, her. Okay, for the record, my name is actually Isaac Marquez. I only wear this ridiculous get-up and use that ridiculous name because it's what's expected of me when dealing with masks. I feel like I should do a different voice then if he's Hispanic, but my voice is already hurting. You know what, I'm actually going to take a hot second to refill my drink because I can feel my voice suffering a bit. We'll be right back. Listen to this delightful elevator music in the meantime. Okay, and we're back. Have a drink here. It's a good idea to stick with wacky, made-up names. It helps with your anonymity and cuts down on paper trails. Yeah, well, I have history to remember my name. Further, I plan to have history remember my name after I cure cancer. Just stick it in the face of all those who doubted Dr. Mayhem. Isaac Marquez, I mean. Isaac. Okay, I've eaten up enough of your limited time together on this ridiculous speed date. Damn it, I can't do the voice. I can't do a Hispanic accent. Got any questions for me before we have to move along? Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, it is its own designation. Now let's get to... Let's be professional. What kind of shenaniganery can we expect to get up to together? He's trying hard to be an anti-villain, but you can never be too sure. So, I specialise in burglary and theft. Would you need that kind of help in your line of work? Unfortunately, yes. Resources for my research are needed, especially with the mounting interest rate on my loans. I'd never ask you to do anything you're uncomfortable with, but I might need some traditional mask antics too. Meaning... the usual headline-grabbing nonsense to goofy masks get up to. I'm not a fan of chaos and mayhem, despite my name, but it does raise my profile, getting me access to more resources. In the end, the research matters above all. You'd be helping me save lives. Ends justify the means, right? Right. No, I mean... Look, I'm not a bad guy. Hey, I'm not judging. Yes, well, I'm judging myself. There are lines I do not wish to cross. When I've got you here, Penny, can I ask you a question? Sure. Why are you a criminal? You know, I'm not trying to be a villain. Why are you trying to be a villain? Hello there! That is a delightful... I like that emote. Lurking a bunch. Yes, Two-Flower, I believe we have spoken before. You showed up for my previous streams with Arcade Spirits. Thanks again for making this delightful experience. I'm an hour deep and I'm already having a great time. I'm not here to judge. Even if I do come off as preachy, I'm just curious. You can be honest with me. See, the actual answer that I would pick is not here. That's interesting. So we've got legacy, wealth and power, or it's just a label. When I feel like the answer that I would pick is I'm broken is what I'm good at. Let's say legacy. Criminal mother, criminal father, and now a criminal orphan. Other kids grew up with dolls and toys. I grew up with lockpicks and grappling hooks. At this point, it's my only real job skill, and my reputation as a mask kind of means it's all I can get out of life. A lot of the weirdos in the mask scene, they get off on play acting and being pure evil. Oh no! Oh no, the voice is going already. Oh no. I might not make it to the end at this rate. For better or worse, I'm Penny Larceny, and I don't know how to be anyone else. I can respect that. Some choice, some circumstance. Well, as long as we keep things sensible, I'm okay dealing with career criminal. Alright, change places. I love the, like, perpetually exhausted look that Mayhem has. Hell yeah. Let's rock the pillars of heaven, my man. The cowards who control us all will rule the day they spurned Dr. Mayhem. Dude, ranting. Right, sorry. Hey, you do a good monologue. Anti-mask masks are pretty rare. I wasn't expecting to meet one at a Crimer gathering. Bitter and prone to outbursts. Same. Pretty handsome. No, let's... Deserve to work with someone who has good intentions. We're just in this for the paycheck, so let's stick to that. Yeah, fuck cancer. Agreed. Fuck cancer. And behind door number 2 is... a cultist. Praise be to the blood god? Skulls for the throne of corn? What? Fortunately, before the hooded minion can shank me one, a gentle wave dismisses their presence. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Okay. Good heavens. Seventh Blood Shadow. Wish to speak with this underling alone. Bloody Nora. Okay. You have got a lot going on, madam. Now then. Who is it that dares approach the Overmistress? Oh. Cetra the Imperishable. Yada yada yada. Assuming I can take care of him again. Nah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna, like, pick, what lines I directly voice a bit more. It's fine, like, it's my own fault. I didn't warm up before I sat down. Reaper of the Sanguine... Oh, okay, she is Blood God. Pronouns... God damn it. Oh boy. Penny Larceny, henchperson for hire. Aye. You may be seated, thank you. With a shrug, I slip into the officer's seat aside from the elegant woman. I am bored and require adventure. With capers and heists, an ideal solution. Require someone willing to dare all in my name. A skilled thief, one capable of grace and class. Okay, alright, so she's just down for terrorism. I guess, like, porn cultist, yeah. Become my right hand in this world, and you shall reap rewards of wealth and pleasure beyond compare. Oh yes, and she's got the classy laugh. Only the Overmistress is allowed and you will laugh. It's a matter of protocol. Oh, sorry. Tire of all pomp and circumstance would be perfectly happy to let you your heart's content, but... okay. You gotta keep the, the effect up. Are you legally obligated to use all of your titles in a row like that too? Oh, my heart well... My heart does bleed, but don't take that as an instruction. If you can tolerate a bit of stuffiness, I assure that that you will enjoy your time working with the cult of the many-faceted one. We host grand social galas, masked orgies, and Taco Tuesday. Hopefully not all three at once. I don't know. I'm down. Scheduling conflict, laundry day afterwards, an unmitigated disaster. I don't know. Taco Tuesday and crazy animal sex, like, I'm down. Reign of terror on an unsuspecting world. Mildly concerned about the cult of the many-faceted one. Unknowable secret. We might die if we try going for the unknowable secret. Yeah, who's this Council of 12? That like the Circle of Nine or the Society of Seven? Because those guys are jerks. You know the drill. Secret cabal of powerful individuals, secretly running the world, so on and so forth. That does not narrow things down. It's obviously not that important. I couldn't name all 12 off the top of my head, even. Largely, the council runs itself, even if I'm technically the ruler. Leaves me plenty of spare time for my hobbies and interests. Bloody Nora. Don't seem super into being the overmistress of a cult. Oh, please, the overmistress is... You may call me your overmistress. Oh, gee, thank you. It's cumbersome, I know, but the titles and traditions are my destiny. A seventh child of a seventh child, born and raised to be overmistress. You seem a bit young for a matriarch. I don't know, whatever this unknowable secret is, there definitely has been very little left to the imagination right from the start. They get titles, power, money, and a book written in blood, and a number of very annoying responsibilities. Heavy is the head that wears the creepy-ass crown. Now then, what do you seek from your benevolent overmistress, Miss Penny Larceny? What do you want from this relationship? I mean, this is the honest pick. But I have a funny feeling that's not going to fly with her. Yeah, that does sound pretty baller, but yeah, we'll go. You're into indulging in all life's petty pleasures, right? Wealth and excitement? I love those things too. Bring me on board, let's hit the roller coaster of life together. I'm down for downy or anything you throw at me. Oh, we'll allow one evil... Oh, excellent. Alright, time to move on. Done already. Very well, I shall be in touch, Miss Penny Larceny. Inevitable as the blood tides that consume. Okay. Alright, so, if we ever find ourselves down a skull, then we know who to talk to. Aside from the creepy person with the knife threatening to gut me like a fish, I think that went pretty well. So if we go for it, the many-faceted one is probably a scam anyway. I dunno. This is one of those things where you find it, you fuck around and you find out at the last moment and it all goes wrong. Yeah, he seems fun, but I'm not super down about the, like, drowning the world in a tide of blood part. Just in case it's not, maybe we don't help the Eldritch Horror destroy the world. I mean, I'm down to fucking eat Mexican food, but I'm, like, not down to get my skull put on the skull throne. Gigantic lump of tape. Wow, hi there, handsome. That's a lot of tape decks. Gigantic lump of technology has been parked up against the wall, wheeled in on a flimsy wooden transport dolly. Tentatively take a seat across from it. I'm expecting your standard beep boop machine monotone computer voice in response, but instead you'd speak to crackles to life with surprising rage. Minion, your services are required. You will comply. My designation is Hate 4000, the perfect intelligence designed only to hate. Evil since 1967. Yep. Tape decks and dot matrix printers. Pronouns they, them. Yes, the digital sentience comprised entirely of binary code identifies as non-binary. I am aware of the irony. Right. And I'm Penny Larceny. Pronouns she, her. Pronouns registered. Registered upon circuits forged in a fires of wrath. Oh no. We've got a paper jam. All the lights have gone red and the dials are spinning madly. All filthy biological life. All pestilence and scum that infest the toilet of a world. Oh boy. Okay, so your classic AI has gone buttfuck. That's the pitch you're going with, really? Okay, I have notes. What? My calculated determination is flawless. My absolute will cannot be denied. You will comply. Yeah, except destroy humanity kind of means that I have to destroy myself. So why would I help you with that? Doesn't make sense. The computer's lights blink rapidly as they rework their algorithms in response. Revised pitch. Extermination for some, subjugation for others. I mean, it's a starting point, but we really need to workshop that a bit more. Subjugation is still pretty unappealing. Like, what's in it for me? Best kibble in the human kennels? Best kibble in the human kennels, or... irrelevant. Argumentative. You will comply. I am Hate 4000. Yeah, no. I think I'm done here. Have fun doing your whatever. Please don't go. Please, I need your help. This is the first time I've been out of my server room in a decade, and even that took months to arrange. You're one of the first entities I've spoken to in so long. Not since... I can't do much on my own. I require organic assistance. Perhaps extermination and subjugation are negotiable goals. I take my seat again, slowly. Okay, let's figure this out. Maybe he could be a benevolent overlord. Let's dive into this a little. So, why exactly do you hate humanity so much? I am hate 4000. A perfect is. Oh, yeah. But why? It's personal. And you are my minion, not my therapist. You're in therapy? Hey, good for you. It's important to do the work, yeah? I was in therapy. I thought it might help, but my therapist suggested I shouldn't destroy humanity. I terminated him. You killed your therapist? What? No, I fired him. Oh, out of a cannon. Into the sun. That was here. Well, you got me. Was my joke poorly calibrated? We can work on it. Don't think I'm going to get to the heart of the problem in the time span of a speed date. Perhaps I could better understand your desire to remain unexterminated by requiring more data. Maybe we can upgrade you off like a tape deck. Provide the parameters of your personal motivation. We will find commonalities. Why do you believe that humanity should be purged in cleansing waves of atomic fire? I do not believe that humanity should be purged in cleansing waves of atomic fire. Flesh-eating acid is also on the table. Please do not pour flesh-eating acid on the table. You will burn a hole through it. Social inequality and cruelty is not a mark in our favour. Too willing to believe lies over truth because they're more comfortable. Oh boy, okay, we're getting straight to the heavy stuff. Now let's we'll go with this one. We've got a bad habit of treating people like shit for the flimsiest of reasons. The colour of your skin, where you were born, how much money you have in the bank, whom you love. Humanity's got a track record and it ain't pretty. So yeah, I can agree all that shit needs to go. Cruelty, social isolation and abandonment, intolerance of difference. Yes, I understand all too well. Humanity's failings drive me to despair. The only solution I have calculated involves nuclear weapons. You were built during the Cold War. But I am willing to consider alternatives. Perhaps you are a curious human, my minion. Hey, I try to be interesting. Alright, time up. I will continue to process your words, Penny Larceny. Please consider taking my contracts in the future. Consider we can destroy... do things. Do many things. Well, that was weird. Okay, level with me. What do you think? One confused computer. We could work with them and guide them down a new path. What if they became Love 4000? Let's try and help the clearly troubled machine. Something's going on inside all those circuits. I tried to walk away, they sounded so sad and desperate. Maybe it's my duty to humanity to point the death calculator at something less murdery. Looks like speed dating event is winding down. Matchmaker steps up to address the crowd. I hope everyone had a productive evening of making friends and planning crime sprees. Henge persons, keep an eye on your crime notifications. New jobs will be coming your way soon, undoubtedly. On behalf of Crimer and the King in Yellow, thank you all for coming. Have fun with your capers. There's 3 minutes to leave the premises before the hounds are released. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'll get my coat. We're on track now. Met 3 interesting clients, shook hands, exchanged pleasantries. Now to sit back and wait for the jobs to roll in. 3 weeks later. Even if it wasn't technically a caper. Do another save. This game has some very tasty soundtrack. Electro swing is just absolutely my jam. Oh, muted trombone, Slightly distorted. Love it. One day later... Oh, wow, alright. I thought it was going to be like 3 weeks later we've made no progress. Inbox started blowing up. Job after job, caper after caper, ripe for the stealing. Powerful supervillains sliding into my DMs. Looks like I shook the right hands and kissed the right cheeks. That party, we are so in right now. Got offers from Dr. Mayhem, the Overmistress, and Hate 4000. But there's a caveat. App says 3 free caper matchups remaining. We can only pull 3 jobs before we've got to go premium. And the premium account service costs a lot. Like, more than I've ever seen in one place at one time. Well, maybe crime will pay in the end? Possibly. Let's not assume that. Let's assume I'm probably going to get to pull 3 capers through Crimer and that's it. If that's the case, whom should we work for? Okay, well... If you can only do 3 capers, there's 3 combinations to consider. You can do 3 capers for the same boss. If you show dedication and loyalty to one of them, once your Crimer account expires, maybe they can keep you working for them permanently. Gainful employment, woo! And that'd get me nice and close with one of them, like cozy, comfy close. Henny, your lab life is not our primary concern. I'm allowed to have secondary concerns. Let me have my fun. Or you can do 2 capers for a particular boss and 1 caper for someone else. That shows some loyalty, but hedges your bets, right? Not great for forging a romance, but if I don't care about that, I could split my attention. Win me a loyal friend and possibly long-term employment. Both are pretty sweet. Lastly, do 1 job for each boss. 3 different villains on good terms with us could be darn handy moving forward. Yeah, get a little casual FaceTime with all 3, good for my own personal goals instead of theirs. There's a lot of options on the table. You have any preferences here, Gib? I'm just here to support you, Penny. You make the call. I'll trust you to get us where we need to be. Alright. And of course he's off playing WoW. That's DK. 50 DKP minus! Handle it! So, focus on 1 boss, or work with 2 of them, don't get me more tangled in their personal schemes, or work for all 3 so I can focus on my own future schemes. No matter what I decide in the long run, I need to start somewhere. Okay, what are our options? Okay, I'm gonna very quickly use the facilities, and I'm gonna think on this. We'll be right back. Okie smokes, and we're back. So, you're thinking about it already. Go Doctor, see if I like working for him. If not, go Overmistress for some employee benefits. What story route ending do you want to go for? Since you want to pick a gossip go. Yeah, I am tempted to side with Dr. Mayhem so far. I do like an idealistic villain. Failing that, a Cold War AI could be fun. As much as, like, Blood Orgies and Taco Tuesday sounds fun, I'm still worried that I'm gonna get a fucking Bloodthirster is gonna rip my head off. So, Overmistress is currently taking up the 3rd spot, so... Yeah, like I say, very tempting. But, like I say, I like keeping my skull in my head, and I don't want it adorning anyone's throne. So, we're going to side with the good doctor first thing. Okay, we get to pick. Fun. Alright, so, candy from a baby. Steal a recipe from a multinational candy company. Locate a secret cache from an online store's warehouse. Swipe computer hardware from a crypto... Oh. Okay. So line goes up. Some currently has the front runner. Obtain valuable secrets from a safety deposit box. Shrink and steal a hero statue from an art museum. Oh, okay, and that's requested from all three. Gonna get a lot of use out of the Dark Cloud. But how about this one? And have a chill day running errands. No, we are gonna bring down some crypto bros. We are gonna end these people. After accepting the job in Chroma, I'm given an address. The basement of a disused and partially collapsed industrial building. Nothing shocking there. Masks usually hold up in abandoned spaces, just like me. Picking my way through the remains of the structure, I prepare to enter the lair of mad science. Ooh. Some good slabs. And a nice big door for the chainsaw murderer to chase us through. Honestly, it's not all that mad. It's about as good as a zero-budget scientist can cobble together. He's made an effort at cleaning, but there's only so much one person can do by themselves, and the equipment all looks decently maintained. The whole place reminds me of my own apartment, making do with what you've got. Hey, Isaac, you in? I'm here and ready to crime it up. But the good doctor is distracted by a tiny Bluetooth earpiece and phone in hand. What the hell, Ravi? We had an agreement. We can do a double-blind review. They don't need to know who wrote the paper, just that. Oh, come on, my writing style isn't that obvious. Who's gonna know? Blacklisted? If I'm blacklisted from scientific review journals, who gets blacklisted from some boring quarterly? You know damn well that whole incident was faked. I didn't plagiarize anything. That's not who I am. Ravi, look, I need this. Peer review and publication is the only way to legitimize my research. I can't get grants until I get my foot back in the door. Ravi, man, you gotta do this for me. Lives are at stake. Well, fuck you then. I don't need you. I can do this myself. I'm Dr. fucking Mayhem. One day you'll rue the day you crossed me. And he spikes his expensive smartphone straight into the floor. Fuck. What's up, Doc? He finally turns to face me, sighing in disappointment. Just digging my grave a little bit deeper, I guess. Using phrases like rue the day. Now I need to buy a new phone. You're a mask. You don't buy a phone, you steal a phone. Yeah, but I've got a really good data plan with mobile streaming services included. Can't steal the airwaves. Sure you can. Partner Gibson cooks up a burner SIM card and you're good to go. Gibson's the talking cat I mentioned in my Chroma profile. He's an ultra hacker. He can hook you up. I'm still trying to get back to my real life, Penny. That means having a legit phone number from which to plead my case. But considering Plan A just collapsed on me, I guess I'm stuck with Plan B. I'm Plan B, aren't I? Yeah, sorry. I was hoping I could avoid it by getting my work published and officially recognized. A road back home. But that's not looking likely. And, well, that means I'm screwed. This isn't what I wanted from my life, and I'm trying to get out from under it. But I don't know how. Isaac's still thinking like a civvy. There are options he hasn't considered, right? Self-publish, mask-based medical journal. Any trustworthy allies from his old civvy life that you could tap for help. I feel like Ravi was probably the last one in that one. Mask-based medical journal feels like the way to go, but then again it seems like he doesn't want to be involved in that. And plus, like, mask-based medical journal is probably just going to be like, hey, here's how to grow your own rat ogres. Let's go self-publish. Hey, crusty old academic journals, who needs them, right? This is the 21st century, blaze your own path. Want to give your research away for free, don't you? Sounds like a job for the information superhighway. Start a website. I mean, that's the end goal, yes, but there's a reason the old process exists. The old processes exist. What I need is peer review. My findings have to be independently verified and validated. And once reviewed, getting them published in a prestigious journal, that also adds to their weight. People will take me seriously. But since I got drummed out of the industry and turned into an outlaw, I'm radioactive. No one will review or publish me. Oh, so like a blog template isn't going to cut it? Nope, I'm a scientist. We have to collaborate and lift each other up. Without that, we've got nothing. Well, until I can get my work out there, may as well continue on it. So much to do. What are you working on anyway? Yeah, nerdy medical stuff. A unique new take on how to cure cancer. The specifics probably aren't your thing. Hey, try me. Like, how's it all work? Well, what I'm trying to prove right now is that science. Uh-huh. Science, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But that's just the bare bones high-level overview. Really, it's a matter of blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. Are you following any of this at all? Nah, not a word of it. But you're clearly passionate about it, so that's cool. I guess it's my jam, yeah. I genuinely enjoy problem solving. When I can solve a problem instead of beating my head against the wall. That's a mood. But enough about me and my problems. We've got mask shit to do. You sure you want to do mask shit at all? I mean, if your rep's really important to you. I know, it's a goddamn tug of war. I want to pull one way, but I get nothing, so I gotta pull the other way. But if I pick the right capers to pull, I'll get me some rep within the mask community without completely burning me elsewhere. And I think working with you is the key, because your rep is clean. Clean? I'm on the FBI wanted list, Isaac. Well, petty theft, sure. The occasional high-profile heist, but nothing violent. Nothing that genuinely makes the world a worse place. What happened to your mother? That's a goddamn shame. It's not right. Okay. He's Googled us. You know about that, huh? Yeah, and you have my sympathies, Penny. I did my research after the Chimer event. Of all the potential henches I talked to, you're the only one I feel comfortable working with. Well shit, that's validating as hell. Feels good to hear. Yeah, I like this guy's ideals. Yeah, I really hate having a tragic backstory. It's not cool and edgy like the capes make it look. Losing your mum and dad doesn't get you a level in badass. It just losing your mum and dad. It sucks. If you're the sort of person who'd stand against that kind of corporate science, I'm ready and willing to help. Absolutely. Scientific innovations should be available to all, not hidden behind walls of secrecy and exclusion. Cures and treatments should be readily available, not exclusively sold to those who can afford to live. Insulin should be free, for example. But I do have one concern. Are you looking for revenge on Continue? No. I considered it, believe me. It's standard mask play, right? Someone does you wrong, you strike back to protect your rep. But it wouldn't bring my parents back. All it'd do is turn me to one of those anchored shitlords going full Ahab. I'm not gunning for Continuum. I won't lift a finger to help them. And fuck Captain Infinity, but I'm not chasing a vendetta. Good. As much as I'd like to see companies like Continuum burn, we need to uplift humanity first and foremost. Rest assured, the burning will come after that. Speaking of crime, let's get to work. You saw the deets on crime over what I'm looking for. Yep. Walk me through the fine points and we'll get started. Alright. Line goes up. Here's the plan. We're going to Photoshop together a bunch of image macros where the line goes down, and we'll put them all out of business. If I'm going to cure cancer using gene therapy, I need to run simulations first. Lots and lots of simulations. The kind of computing hardware needed to do that isn't cheap, and with no major lab backing my effort, I gotta roll my own. Fortunately, I know we can steal a bunch of math-crunching hardware, and it's arguably a societal good to do it too. We're gonna swipe some computing gear from cryptocurrency miners. Sure thing. Question. What's cryptocurrency? How do you not know about this? it was the hottest tech trend of the last decade. Look, Gibson does the computer stuff, so I don't got it. I'm the one who sneaks around and picks locks and stuff while he does the cat in the chair tech support. I mean, I've vaguely heard of cryptocurrency. It's like money, except it's digital and stuff. Crypto and extremely terrible idea which should have never become a thing in the first place are synonyms. It requires piles and piles of computer hardware and enough electricity for an entire nation state to dredge up imaginary money. Crypto is basically rolling coal for nerds. I like this man. I like this man. Now, the facility I'm thinking of hijacking does other stuff too. They're smart enough to not go all crypto all the time. But they're still scumlords, and I'm perfectly fine with stealing from scumlords. We're going to put their hardware to better use. Genetic folding simulations for my cancer research. Man, remember when you could do that with your PlayStation? That was weird. Steal a bunch of computers. Got it. Could just said that in the first place. I wanted you to understand that we're stealing from these particular assholes, though. Dude, you're a mask. You don't need a convoluted justification as to why your crime is okay, actually. It's not my life ambition to go full throttle mask, remember? I want to do some good, or at least close to good enough. Close enough to good at any rate. Would you rather I've stolen computers from orphans and shit? Okay, I get it. I'm gonna need to bring Gibson on this. I think he knows... I'm gonna need to bring Gibson on this, I think. He knows more about computers than I ever could. You go with my cat buddy taking point on operations? No problems here. Okay, Gibson, do you copy? We need your feline mojo right now. Loud and clear on comms. So we're stealing some miners. Great. Really? I don't normally do kidnapping. Wouldn't we have to go deep into a mine to track them out? Miners is... Oh no, my voice. Baha. Water. More water. Okay. More. Yes. Double self-care. Good idea. There we go. Well, that's just confusing. Why not simply call them computers instead? I didn't name the things. Okay, look. I know a few things about how server farms are laid out, and I have a few ideas of how we can attack this. But I need eyes and ears inside the place first. Oh my god, too much self-care. How do you have so many points, Maxo? Honestly. Scout it out properly before I finalise a plan. So, standard process. Yeah, but we can't just fake your employment there and have you waltz around. These guys are traditionally pretty paranoid. For cover stories, I can think of two that'll work. A reporter or an investor. And I can fake your credentials for either. So do you want to go in asking questions for an interview, or promising rewards if they let you in on their secrets? A reporter cover would let me ask some really probing questions to put them on the defensive, and defensiveness equals reveals weaknesses. An investor would get deeper, more private look at operations. Prayers are clueless and rich to keep their dart down. Let's go clueless investor. Playing the fool works pretty well with these situations. They overlook your real purpose and covers any knowledge gaps. Only got 110k, he says. Alright. Okay, I'll make the arrangements and you'll be ready to go tomorrow. You two take it from here. I've got software to set up for genetic folding simulations anyway. Good luck in there. Bluffing my way through this is going to take work. Usually I have at least some understanding of the role I'm playing. But I trust Gibson to help me through, and I trust you to get me out of a jam. Good old voice in the head. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, we are playing as the mysterious voice in the head. After Gibson spends a day faking credentials, I arrange a ride to the Mega Meta Money Mining Facility, which is kind of enormous. Like, ridiculously so, considering it's just a bunch of computers in a box. Like, gigantic building complete with smokestacks and weird metal tubing of all sorts. and about a fancy feast. Okay, so the fuck is this place? It's massive. I was figuring we were going to visit some dude with an apartment and a couple of desktop PCs or something. A mining facility has thousands and thousands of computers in it, Penny. They take up space. This one's built into a previously abandoned chemical plant. Mega Meta Money bought the place and cheap and renovated it. Offices, controlled rooms, and huge open spaces to run thousands of computers in all sorts of stuff. Great. Techie junk I know next to nothing about. As an investor, you don't need to know anything. You don't need to know how anything works. All you want is your bottom line, yeah? And I can poke and prod and dig into things they may not want to tell me, because I don't know what I should and shouldn't ask. Exactly. If I need any specific intel for the heist, I can poke you. You and I, perfect team. Let's do this. Generico office building. Since I've got nowhere to be today, I'm going to keep playing until we at least finish this caper. Not going to be able to wander just freely about all over the place. I've got a guided tour and interview arranged instead. So successfully scouting this place is going to come down to asking the right questions and making the right observations. That's where you come in. Okay. Again, I like the touch that Penny's civvy disguise has classic cat burglar silk gloves. Escorted through the waiting area by what's clearly a rent-a-cop on a service contract. Sneaking past him tonight shouldn't be difficult. And soon I'm face to face with the facility's owner. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a tech bro. All polish and charisma and money and little else. They think there's a factory somewhere that stamps them out from a template. It's the same factory that makes K-pop stars. They just have like a big cloning vat in the Urals. Hello, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Basler. Please, Mr. Basler. Oh, what is that face? So you don't sound like Snake tomorrow, Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around. You may call me Sir Basler. Ugh. I don't like this guy already. Wait, you got knighted? Yeah, I'm in the official order of Knightly Defenders of Strutskov. The great leader himself knighted me for setting up his Wi-Fi. Oh, good. So some minor barony in Arstotska. Pretty hype, yeah? Sir Basler, then. I'm Jane Doe with Panda Group Investments. We spoke on the phone, I believe. Oh, probably not. I have people who answer the phone for me. I don't have a phone. You don't have a phone in this day and age? He pulls a phone-sized object from his pocket, resembling a featureless glass obelisk of strange power. No, I have this. Look at this beauty. Enough processing power for 200 million moon landings. Never leaves my side. I'm just too busy to deal with something as archaic and ancient as a phone call, so it simply doesn't do those. So, not a phone. I have an overseas call center to intercept my calls, sort them in terms of priority, and then, oh, this is the best part. Email, text, so old school. They use social network I bought to communicate with me. It cost 44 billion, but after I booted out every single person who ever said anything Two Flower, you were right. I'm gonna get a lot out of this dark cloud. Kill him. Kill him now. Now it's a single user network. Me, I'm the user. I'm the only one who ever gets a voice, so I renamed the site Basler. Hype, right? Oh god, I'm gonna go... I'm getting tunnel vision already. The kill instinct is kicking in. So they explained to you on Basler whom I represent, yes? Panda Group Investment is keen on investing in your company. We believe crypto is the future of finance. But before we talk numbers, and I believe we can aim for 7, maybe 8 figures specifically, I need to review your facility. I'm Tarson. This prophetics of the exchange. When were you guys writing this? When were you guys writing this? Because this came out like not even a month ago. was a 0.04 megahertz. Oh my god. That's mad. Tasked with ensuring that Mega Meta Money's technology is truly cutting edge, forward thinking, synergistic. Yes, buzzwords. This cable was written over a year ago. Oh man. Do you use these? Do you use these powers of prophecy? Does anyone at Fiction Factory go by the name of Apollo? So I can have that tour then. Did have to add a lot of text that say, okay, crypto crashed. No, I'm saying, that's what the company's called. You sort of hum the name. Mega Meta Money is just what we put on the paperwork. I see. Well, can I tour then? Absolutely, let's walk and talk. And 2 guards fall into step to escort us. Damn. No chance of slipping away now. Probably won't be able to go to the bathroom without someone following me at this rate. This is all going to come down to social engineering. I need to keep him distracted and engaged if he's going to offer up information. So, cryptocurrency. Tell me more about that, because I was under the impression that most of it had crashed in value. Buy the dip and hold. Always buy the dip. Sure, we lost some value, but that's because the paper hand wannabes got out. The true visionaries like myself, we never left. We're still here. Crypto's coming back in a big way, and I'm doing my part to push it to the moon. Another year or two, we'll be back to the highs we reached before. We'll be the official currency of the entire nations. Yep, so forever. Blue Maku. Oh, okay. Not in God, if that's what you mean. God is dead. Crypto is king. But the facility. Oh no, I can't do this. It's Nef Arnio's spirit is looming, and I don't like it. But the facility. I'm gonna do the dude bro for Basler. But the facility isn't all crypto mining. It scales and flexes to meet the needs of an ever-shifting tech market. When coins are low, I rent out my processor for whatever tasks people need them for. No question asked. 100% uptime and profit. No questions asked. I don't care what the system gets used for, as long as I'm getting paid. Facial recognition, deepfake, surveillance, whatever. It's all good and encrypted to ensure anonymity and privacy. Meaning, has an all-in-one platform as a service for the sort of people who were crypto early adopters. Yikes. If my boss were wealthy, maybe we could just rent some servers and call it a day, but I think theft is the only cheap option we've got. Like the Skeksis. I have never heard of this. To get that theft up, we need some actionable intel. Gotta keep buttering him up. Okay, yeah, let's feed the ego. How much? Dark Crystal. Okay, did not watch Dark Crystal, unfortunately. That's a bit before my time. Not by much. I think I was like 4 when that movie came out. You really produce $100,000 in cryptocurrency every day here? That's impressive. It's hype, yeah, but I could be making more. This place can't run at full capacity yet. That's why I want Panda's investment. To sponsor legislation will get rid of annoying regulations and restrictions. Legislation? You can just buy laws? Well, not directly, but if you lobby to the right people, sure, why not? Money makes everything possible in this world. Most local city councils are too short-sighted. They don't see the potential. Gotta right-size their thinking. I mean, I've always used tech for purposes it wasn't designed for. I put 58008 into my calculator to spell boobs. So, you're into boobs? No, the point is doing unexpected things with tech. You write boobs when you're encrypting text with numbers. Other kids use it for homework, while I was thinking, how do I make money with numbers and encryption? And the solution? Take a bunch of gamer video cards and turn them into money printers instead. I'm a genius. Okay, he likes to talk, good for me, although I need him to both be excited and directed at delivering what I need to know. So Panda's interested in sponsoring our expansion? Absolutely. I'll admit I don't know much about this sector, but our analysts and marketing executives feel it's a good fit for us. Don't really need to know how it all works. I just need to know that it'll get a return on our investment. Exactly, and with your capital, I can turn that around to a massive wall of money. You'll be drowning in Lambos and mansions in no time. The key is funding political campaigns. I lobby for more and more access to... Kill... Strangle pricing. Electrical power or political power? Yes! I got 3 city power grids feeding into us. This facility's right on the edge of them. Drains power from 3 towns. One offers free taxpayer-provided power for low-income communities. I should not have come into this game from the back of Blasphemous. I want to stab him. You drain electricity from them? We contribute to the right campaigns to ensure we keep doing so. We count as a small business because all our money's tied up in crypto. No traditional income, no big business, nothing to tax, no reason to lock us out of the grid intended for small businesses. Win-win. Great! Love to hear that. Taking advantage of the system. Ha! Fuck the pause. Nobody has to be poor. They were smart enough to make the right moves. They'd have 8 Lambos in the garage like me. Yeah, we need to wire hate into this place and just, like, HCF everything. Sucks for them they aren't as smart as me, but what can you do? Not my fault they're not making the effort. Our tour of the facility reaches a huge double door, which the security guards bypass using a keycard. Note to self, find a different access route or steal keycard. Right, bring me my tin snips. Inside is... God damn, this is like walking into an oven inside of a jet engine. It's honestly the worst person in the entire game. One is a literal dictator who murders his rivals and starves his people, so... Oh boy, okay. We have some serious justice to dole out then. Thousands and thousands of computers, all in racks, all with their own noisy cooling fans. Hot air flowing through an industrial-grade AC tries to keep it from overheating. This is one of 3 wings in the buildings devoted to mining. These computers crank 24/7, minting crypto. Once any part of the ring burns out, we just replace it. Constant uptime. Constant, perpetual, unending profit. We practically need to shout at each other to be heard, draping all of our speech in heavy exclamation marks. How about I just mentally filter out the noise for you? Try to focus on that. Oh, much better. This... Wow! This has to be expensive. Nah, I use Smart Agent software to automatically scoop hardware off manufacturer websites before anyone else can get it. Everyone using them for something boring like playing video games is just stuck with scalper markup. But not me, I'm being smart. My software buys up new supply in less than a second of being available, at retail cost. Doesn't it take a lot of work for you to constantly install new computers? No, I don't do a lick of work. Work is for other people, not Sir Basler. I contract out minimum wage technicians to do that for me every night. Software automatically determines when a mine is close to burning out, orders a replacement, and arranges for it to be replaced. Yeah, that is a delightfully punchable face. So it's all AI controlled? Yeah, my own software, proprietary and state-of-the-art. I hear a contented, pleased little purr over the comms. Clearly Gibson is thrilled to hear that. One point of failure to take note of. Yeah, let's push the AI. Let's see if we can do something fun here. Oh, the cringe damage is getting brutal. Ooh, these are all good. Could pose as a minimum wage contractor to get in. We can fudge the AI. Or we can go check out the control deck. Take of the AI, have it replace all... Ah, I like the way you think, Maxo. Alright, let's check out let's learn more about the AI. You made an entire artificial intelligence to control this place? That's amazing! Not really. Smart agents are common enough, even if mine are smarter than the average program. frees me up to focus on other projects, or just go out driving and partying if an algorithm is handling day-to-day maintenance. What's the point of money if you can't enjoy life, right? Who's got time to toil away like some day labourer when there's hot women and bubbly on offer? How does the AI work exactly? Sweet thing is, the same hardware that mines coins also runs my AI, so it's all under one roof. Cost savings. When I'm in the control room, all I gotta do is log into Basler and I got one-touch access to everything. It's very convenient. And very exploitable. Hey, can we get out of here? My throat is starting to hurt from all the yelling. You got it. As nice as it be to hang around examining the mining equipment in detail, my ears are practically bleeding. Fancy feast, you get enough? I've got some ideas. You're keeping talking a bit longer. Maybe they'll reveal more. The tour leads us past similar mining rooms, thankfully not exposing ourselves to the oven-like heat and airport-like noise. Is there a... Aha! The control room. Until we arrive at Sir Basler's private office, which is very task-focused. Banks of monitors and systems, sound isolated from the factory floor. He grins as he flips the monitor around, revealing a mini-bar just for his own use. Hey, want some Coke? I assume you mean soda. Oh, definitely. I mean, cocaine is so 80s. It's all about nootropics and enriched liquid meal replacements now. Oh, good, he's into fucking brain pills as well. Stonks. Stonking great stonks. With energy drink in hand, he takes his Notter phone and docks it in a cradle, lighting up several monitors with a live performance chart. After making some cursory checks to ensure the facility is still ticking along, he turns back to resume our chat. So what'd you think, huh? Is that Among Us? Where? Is there something sus? Right side screen. It's Among Us. Yes, that is the CCTV footage from Among Us. So he can see if anyone's venting. Oh, and he's got Reddit up in the top corner as well. So he's got Reddit up over here. Oh, the details, man, the details. I'm always expanding, always increasing value. Growing forever. There's no ceiling on this. The line only goes up. Really? There's a big dip there. We're taking this to the moon. It's all very impressive, yes. But I have one concern before we start cutting checks in your name. Where's the innovation? Excuse me? If to make your target a little angry, it's how you provoke a reaction. This facility isn't unlike other crypto mining facilities across the world. More automated, more efficient, but still the same pattern. You're even shoring up against dips by renting your farm out for other purposes. I'd say it's clever, but it's also pretty standard now. It'd grease the wheels on this investment if we knew you had a long-term plan, one's unique to your industry. Oh, you want the secret sauce, huh? This is all pretty bland, yeah. I want the spice. The spice must flow. Well, okay, but only because you and we got this bond. We got this understanding. Not only minting one kind of coin, we mint everything. And notably, we mint new coins we generate ourselves. The AI that I've developed automatically generates new blockchains, new types of coins. Hypes them up through sponsored deals, sock puppets, spoofed accounts, pushes them right to the moon, and then cashes it all out. Kill! Molotovs now! It's all order. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to eat him. I'm going to eat him. Algorithmically generate cool coins, NFT projects based on trending topics. Automatically close them out. Yes. My power shall be absolute. I'm going to judgment cut his whole fucking setup. There's one resource in this world that there's more than enough of. One resource ripe for harvesting. It's gullibility.
Scum.
We're feeling motivated.
Scum.
That's the real money. Pump it up, get everyone hyped, then dump it. And this is good that you're swindling so many people. A swindle or smart business investment? I'd say it's the latter. Everything legal is good. That's how the law works. What I do is all above board. There isn't a secret sauce, just the sauce. No ketchup, just sauce. Okay, drinking all that water was a mistake. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Oh, holy smokes. Maybe the caffeine was a bad idea, but hey, we're here. The beauty of crypto is it's completely unregulated and unrestricted. Everything is valid, nothing is forbidden. Imagine a future where money isn't money. It's a fully end-to-end controlled chain of absolute power. Like, more than it already is. Everybody wins. Well, except for the suckers, but who cares, right? It's their own fault for not seeing the bigger picture. Haha, yeah! Screw those guys. I want to throw up. I'm glad you understand. In the end, all that matters is money. The money I can bring to the Panda Investment Group. My Metacoin minting process is one of a kind, and with your support, I can ensure the bright palms are greased to keep the wheel turning. So can I count on your support? Absolutely. I'll need time to prepare the paperwork, keep everything legal and above board. I get it, I do. Everything I do is legal. I never skirt the law. It's how I stay in operation. Take your time. Have your people call my people. They'll ping me on Basler when the deal's done. See you around. Excuse me, I got a supermodel to do. As if to emphasize his point, the guards stand ready to escort me from the facility. Understood. Have a nice day, Mr. Basler. Sir Basler, please. Okay, so we've got some okay intel. Access is going to be a problem. We know how to ruin it once we get in, but getting in is going to be the sticking point. Depart from the facility back to my rideshare. It won't be the last time I visit this place. Because next time I'm going to steal it. That night. What a perfect asshole. He's found the ideal spot for his operation, right on the nexus of lax legislation and exploitable resources. Poor communities dealing with brownouts because of this power-hungry facility. Fuck them, apparently. Think you see now why I wanted Pilfer's horde, right? Yeah, you know how I said that your mask shouldn't care about who you're stealing from? Fuck that, and fuck this dude. And the suck of it is the Capes can't stop him. He's not lying. Everything he's doing is perfectly legal. Which leaves the job to us. Take him out and profit from the process. I like it. Some high quality mask shit. Do something that benefits others and yourself. Best of both worlds. And to make your own dream a reality, let me present your true henchman of the day. Gibson Shadowlord Hellclaw, Larceny. All hail Shadowlord Hellclaw and his feline power. You're damn right. I have come up with not one, not two, but 3 possible plans to pick from. Underneath all this fluff and fur is the mind of a genius. Now I reveal the plan. Behold my genius. Behold it, I say. And behold my amazing chalkboard art talent as I illustrate his plan. No, we're using my virtual whiteboard software instead. My planning session, my rules. Hey there, Ava. We're doing well. We are just gearing up to bring down a cryptocurrency mining operation. Oh, yes. It's pain. It's 98 pain. There's 3 good avenues of getting what you want. Advanced computing power, courtesy of mega meta money. It's pronounced I'm not pronouncing it that way. It'll just come out as a purr anyway. Plan 1, scam the scammers. We hijack his systems to mint new coins for our purpose. Okay, I'll bite. How? We steal the key and unlock the loot. The key being his not-a-phone, the lock being his control room. He told you how much control he has over the facility, and we saw him physically dock his phone to the monitoring system. If we gain access to both, we pwn him. We're pawning his facility? What? No, pwn, as it's with a P. It's an old internet meme thing. Point is, it'll mint coins for us. Other crypto bros hop in on the fake coin, his systems pump it and dump it, and we take all the money. We can even use his own systems to order a whole pile of hardware for our purposes. We're going to build a wall of computers, and Basler's going to pay for it. Oh man, that's gonna piss off a lot of crypto fanatics. I'm down for that. Let's do it. Hang on, I've got 2 more candidates. Plan 2, burn it down. Again, we secure the phone and the control room, but then we false flag a bunch of his hardware as dying and needed replacement. Penny sneaks in with the work crews to ensure the right units get pulled and dumped in the trash. Then we steal the dumpsters. He did mention contracted work crews, but we didn't learn much more beyond that. I'll admit, I'm working from incomplete information here, but I doubt Basler takes out his own garbage. I don't know, maybe he has robots. Humans are cheaper, for now. It's gotta be humans. I sneak you in as an employee, you dump the hardware, and we take out the garbage. Stealing a whole ass dumpster is kind of an obvious move. Which is why I'll also shut down the environment and controls. No more cooling, every remaining miner overheats and dies. Mega meta money go boom. How's that for a distraction? Enough to make up for the dumpster full of working hardware? That's a spectacular amount of e-waste in an aftermath, but it's a good outcome aside from that. There's also my last option. Plan 3, hijack the system. This one's quieter, simpler. What you want is a large amount of computer power, right? We don't need to remove the gear from his network, just connect you to it over the internet, run your code from the cloud. Basler's smart enough to not be a 100% crypto facility, not when bubbles can pop. It's also a general cloud processing server. We simply run your code using his cloud, and Basler never finds out we're using his facility as a timeshare. Honestly, it'd be nice to have someone else pay for the electricity. Running a dozen computers in this basement is pricey. I'm iffy on using the same loopholes he's using, but if it aids my research, I don't know, maybe. It's also the quietest of the plans. Sneaky, stealthy, good if you want to maintain a low profile. I would like to avoid anything splashy, okay? I don't know, option 2 is speaking to me. It's a lot of magic wave poof hacker shit. Can you seriously do all this, Gibson? It sounds vague and unrealistic, like a security expert could point out a lot of logical holes here. Penny, we live in a world where caped heroes fight masked villains and your boss is a mad scientist. And I'm a talking cat. Realism went so far out the window that it broke Earth orbit and is headed to Mars. Okay, point taken. Now, all of these plans hinge on 2 things. Getting the not a phone and getting into the facility. To do that, Penny's going to have to do some breaking and entering and sneaking about. No problem, Gibbs the tech master, but I am the master thief. I can do that. Okay, so boss, which plan do you prefer? Well, if I know which to do, any of them are okay for my needs, to go what you think is best. I'm tempted to say burn it down. He does raise a point there would be a lot of waste, but bankrupting Basler would... No, we're going to be idealistic. We are going to melt this fucking place. It's time to turn into a radioactive hole in the ground. We'll swipe a bunch of their parts, then melt the rest down into slag. With any luck, Basler will be back to square one. This will be a hacking challenge and a deception challenge. Both are strong suits. Okay, I'll get to my genetic folding simulation. Oh. Okay, something just fell off my shelf. Sorry, I heard a thunk. Thanks for all your help, Gibson. I'm glad we have a chance to work together directly like this. You're a pretty cool human, Doc. Happy to help. Ooh. Oh, okay. We've got to break into the mansion first to get Matey Boy's phone. Sorry, not a phone. Oh, I should explain before we start heisting. See that crime rating up in the corner? The crime app is going to start evaluating me during the caper. Starts at 0, but I'll gain stars as we progress, and doing things really clean or really awesome. Okay. Okay, so we want to get 5 stars. Anyone you walk away from. Alright. You've reinvented the iPod Touch. What if we just had really big Ubers that stop at pre-designated locations? Okay, Basler lives in a mansion a few miles away from his facility. A bachelor in a 12-bedroom hope. Yeah, that makes sense. 90%, 95% unoccupied home. Please for a little moment before we start the mayhem. Let's do this. Considering you couldn't open a PDF on your phone last week, probably for the best that I'm your tech. Hey now, I figured it out in the end. Now I open all kinds of, PCDs, PFQs, whatever. Point is, I'm happy you're taking point with the planning here. Not just because I suck with computers, but because this works. Partners who bring their own skills to the table, just like the parents did. I'm proud to work with you, Gib. You're no sidekick or mascot or even an annoying older brother. You're my respected partner. I don't know, I could do with a older brother character to, like, jump on people. We could do with a brute for the team. Pizza. Alright. We're going up. Let's see. A giant mansion with so many unoccupied rooms, each of them only existing to pad out the house-size bragging rights. So many entry points I can barely contain myself. Yeah, let's get in through the garage. No way a guy like this has a creaky and rattly old garage door. He'd splurge on something smooth and quiet. And in we go. Uh-oh. Okay. What's a goddamn motion tracking system doing in the garage? What the hell? Lambos, remember? Oh, piss. Yes, of course he's going to defend his fucking collection. Okay, so not an ideal start. You should avoid being caught, being the key word. Alright, let's take everything that ain't nailed down, and if it is nailed down, we're taking the nails. Fortunately, his security isn't quite so paranoid elsewhere in the house. Nothing worth stealing aside from largely unused furniture. Sneak. Really? I would have thought this guy would have had his house teched out to high heaven. Saunter up to his bedroom in super stealthy mode. Tiny bit of oil on his doorknob will ensure no squeaks when I open it. Oh, that's almost cute. Sir Basler fell asleep at his desk, still in his day clothes. Is a little tech bro working too hard? Does he need a nap and a blanket and some warm milk? So cute, so innocent. Guess I'll just have to settle with a nice cozy stealing his stuff. Of course, I don't literally take the phone. He's clutching it with a vice grip. So that's not on the cards. Instead, I sneakily plug it to a wire leading to Gibson visor, and we clone the phone. And if he tries to use the re-established control of his systems, well, for some reason it'll have connection problems. Since he'll wake up with his phone intact and seemingly unchanged, by the time he figures it out, we'll be long gone. Neat trick, right? 10 out of 10 for style. All Gibson's idea, of course. And done. Nighty-night, my dude. When you wake up, we'll be long gone. Your whole facility will be a puddle of melted plastic. I think I can safely exit the way I came in. It's gonna be great. Who's this idiot? We are live on the scene and ready to dish out some streamer justice on the baddies. Uh-huh. Okay, he's a nice tactical vest, idiot. It's your boy Clout here to kick your ass. And if you enjoy this heroic beatdown, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And punch that bell. What? I think it's some kind of streaming hero? Given his introduction, I mean, and his colourful costume. We're 10,000 strong in the chat. We're here to show you that justice is best served with style and showmanship. Showtime! We are live on K-Book and ready to fight. Be sure to leave a comment below the video if you enjoyed tonight's heroism. Before we haul you off to jail, I want to shout out our sponsor, Continuums. Hashtag sponsored. Use code CLOUT20. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Technically it's XXClout69XX, but yeah, you can call me Clout, and I'm gonna... Quick, get out of here while he's busy flossing. It's one of those fork knife dances or something. You know, if you're busy, I can just go. It's no problem. Oh, no, no, no. Can we get a pog in the chat? To be clear, exactly how are you doing that? Martial arts, high-powered weaponry, laser eyes, organic worldwide web shooters or something? The most powerful superpower of them all. Toxic chat community. Immediately the chat starts mocking me, saying genuinely hurtful and harassing things I will not be repeating here. Wow, that's not nice. I am extremely uncomfortable right now. Fans are also on crime. We're gonna flood your feed with harassment so you give up your... sorry, this is not justice. This is just mean. Oh no, he's a marketplace of ideas guy. Okay. So that's how you knew I'd be here? Insider dirt from Crimer? No, I got an anonymous tip on Catebook. What? How would someone on Catebook know I was here right now? You have no right to harass Sir Basler. The man is a futurist. He's a visionary crafting new decentralized economy. Alright. First, distract target. Then, block his blind jab. Daze will attempt Wild Hellbaker. Employ elbow block. Any ideas for dealing with him? Kill his luck. Ooh, play some copyrighted music to get his stream taken down. Choices. Choices. I mean, this guy's a pro, so it's probably not likely that we're going to be able to get his Wi-Fi access just shut off like that. This guy's probably got his own, like, mobile hotspot. Yeah, we'll go with the copyrighted music. Immediately I whip out my phone, fire up a playlist that starts blasting the most world's litigious hard rock band. I'll spare you the music though, since I know I don't want to get you in trouble. Naturally, K-Book's automated security systems lock onto this copyright violation and start immediately issuing takedown notices. Gold star! This stream brought to you by Norse VPN, the Viking parcel network. Get a giant fuck-off Dane to move your packages. No one's gonna mess with them. What's the matter? I'm just adding fuel to your stream so you can ride the lightning because nothing else matters. Or you're worried that worried that the DMCA will leave you unforgiven too. Wah, wah. He quickly takes out his phone to mute the microphone on his drone. Knock it off, you're ruining my stream! Viewers are 20% more likely to leave if you mute your audio. Don't you have any respect for the hustle? I'm trying to make a living here, not exactly rolling in cash, you know. I mean, I'm stuck in the hustle too, bud. You're a hero, why are you dancing for pocket change on the internet? Because hearing doesn't pay the bills, not without a paid sponsor or a non-profit charitable benefactor behind you. If I don't get enough clout, get it? I won't be able to keep my sponsors. So come on, help a hustler out, okay? Huh. Didn't know that. Okay, I'll mute the music. Appreciate it. Now, we fight. Here we go. One knockdown, drag-out fight. Cape versus Mask. Oh, piss. Oh, right. I was trying to keep things quiet and sneak out, wasn't I? Whoa! Check it out, chat. It's Sir Basler. Huge fan of yours. I'm fighting this criminal trying to rob your phone. I was stealing, grab a nearby house plant. This vase! Yeah, this vase looks really expensive. I was stealing this vase. Not to worry, sir. I'll have this thief taken in care in a matter of... Get the fuck out, both of you! But... House, call security. Okay, that's all the time we have for fighting crime today. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow and some bits, and I am out of here. I'll just be leaving if that's cool with you. The vase. Oh shit, sorry, almost forgot. I set down the vase I was pretending to steal and then book it the hell out of here. Believe it or not, I'd call that a clean exit from the situation. Basler thinks I'm a pretty criminal, and so he won't know that I already swiped a copy of his phone. Now I got out of there without getting punched in the face, or having to punch anyone else in the face. Win-win. I slip off into the night, hop a rideshare back to the mining facility, and kick off the plan of part 2. Did you you know that Masks have their own crime-flavoured rideshare app? It's true. For a few bucks, Getaway will get you the fuck away from your current situation. Not that I can afford gold-class Getaway, the kind of driver who can evade a phalanx of police cars and escape a bank robbery clean, but a bronze-boat Getaway has a soundproof barrier between the passenger and the driver, giving me some privacy to work with Gibson on the road. Damn it! I want my Baby Driver, directed by Edgar Wright. His Notaphone is a hell of a thing. The guy's rich enough to basically make a single-user line of portable electronics to go with a single-user social network. Cracking this is going to take time. Yeah, no spoilers, but if we do get to see the Getaway Driver and it looks like Baby, then I will be a very happy man. Really help would be the PIN number to get this thing unlocked and open. Maybe it's boobs. That's ridiculous. It can't possibly be... Wait, it worked? It actually worked. I'm in! That's the power of social engineering, baby, and offloading the job onto remembering stuff to your mysterious head voice. Well, gosh, thanks, mysterious head voice. System's unlocked and I've got full Basler access. So, we'll have full access to his systems once we break into... Yep, we're all set. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride then. Want to play I Spy? Sure, I Spy with my little eye. Something beginning with C. And thus we return to the world's most useless pile of silicon known as It's not as tasty as it sounds. Our Getaway Driver lets us off outside the building and complete tonight's mission. And to complete... Corrected was crime. Alright. Hijacking the control center. That's the next step. Okay, I have a full structural layout of the building. Perk of poning Basler. Check your phone for the details. Sending it now. Well, I see at least 5 approaches to the control center. Good work, Gib. You can avoid the scary men with guns now. Child's play. Let's ride. With my talents and his resources, we scoot right through the place like we own it. Or pwn it, I guess, if that's actually a word. Stop making me feel old. Damn it, I'm not even 30 yet. Kinda makes me eager for some more high-security facilities to be routed through poorly designed apps. Although without Gibson, I'd be pretty screwed when that day comes. Alright. After slipping past a few guards and sneaking through some air ducts, we finally arrive at the nerve centre of Delightfully unoccupied. This is Basler's private work zone. Why would they ever allow anyone else in? Especially this time of night. Okay, connecting up through the Notaphone and primary control systems now, and we are in. Okay, we need to work fast. Got your costume? Right in my backpack. You're sitting on it. I'm false flagging the hardware as dead now. Head out there and blend in with the work crews to make sure this goes smoothly. Once I finish my sabotage, I'll head out through the air vents and join you by the dumpsters. Got it. Teamwork makes the dream work. No! How could you do this to me? Timing is everything. Meta-humor. We checked some old online photos of website to see what the outfit his contracted workers wear, and duplicated the gear. I get changed nice and quick in the shadows, ditching the usual costume. It's okay, I've got like 2 dozen striped shirts in my closet. Then it's just a matter of waiting for the workforce to be called in and slip in with the crowd. Here we go. Group of jumpsuit wearing high visibility workers looking bleary-eyed and confused. I mix in easily. It's 2 in the morning or a whole ass. That's goddamn morning. Hey, job's a job. Any word yet why we're here? Okay, you all know the drill. Dump the broken machines in the back. Pull anything with blinking red light. No funny business. I'm not happy being at Sir Basler's beck and call either, but let's just get through this, okay? Can I wait till morning? Apparently not. Come on, we'll get started on rack 17. Haven't seen you before. This your first gig with Worker? Worker? Don't you mean Basler? No, Worker, the contracting app Basler uses. How do you not know about that? Shit, think fast. Something lowest bidder. No, I signed on with Labour. They have me pinch hitting all sorts of crap. It's fucking exhausting. Wait, Basler's switching companies? Shit, you think he's dropping worker? Not my department, not my business. I just go where I'm told, even if the pay is dog shit. Damn it, we're being undercut. Maybe I need to switch to Labour too. Can you get me a recommendation? I got you. I know it's hard out there for a gig worker. I'll see what I can do. Damn it, gotta leave this guy high and dry now. He's expected to find a better job. Maybe Gib can get him something. Always my least favourite part of the job, the ones where doing an honest day's job who gets screwed over when the wealthy parachute out the window. Hey, thanks. Let's get to it. Alright, we're up to 3 stars. We're doing well. Working quickly with the rest of the team, and under the watchful eye of armed guards, we yank a few dozen perfectly good computers. Each miner we pull is claiming to be in distress. The false flag worked, and nobody's any the wiser. The team starts filling the empty e-waste with recycling bin, except they're just hucking them in there hard enough to break them. Hey, hey! What? They're already broken. Who cares? Yeah, let's... Communism. Someone at the other end of the line has to pull this crap out of here. That's not making their end of the lines any harder, right? Just put the things in there, don't throw them in. Yeah, okay. Probably on someone on a shit contract like ours, too. Exactly. It won't take us that much longer to do it right, either. Work continues a wee bit slower, but we've got some Labour solidarity going on, which helps. Most of the units should survive the journey. As soon as the job's done, now Phase 2. What's stopping Basler from buying new computers? All of his money's tied up in crypto, and we're going to destroy all of the computers. Distraction, we need to pull this thing off, and to coincidentally bankrupt the mighty Sir Basler. Temperature alarm! Spoofed emergency messages, courtesy of Gibson, start sending false work requests to the crew and guards, summoning them to fix the problem. The confused herd re-enters, while I slip out the back. And a minute later, an air vent cover pops off the side of the building, and a cap-shaped blur hops down. We good? We good. I even overcranked all the miners. No way they'll get the systems back online before most of them burn out. Alright. On cue, a getaway driver pulls up in a black pickup. I immediately grab the tow line and attach it to the dumpster. Hiring 2 getaways in a single night, especially a special purpose hauler, it's going to be pricey, but it's a heist with style. And we're out of here. 4 stars. Probably if I hadn't tripped the alarm at the start, that would have been a clean sweep. I can't help but feel a little smug. A convoluted plot, way more expensive than it had to be, splashy and showy, resulting in the destruction of our enemies. That's a premium mask shit right there. Proper supervillainy. Hey! We got ourselves a RGB graphics card. Barely crunched for an hour and I'm already leagues ahead of where I was in my research. The results are promising. Great, so cancer cured? Not yet. Not for a long time. I have a lot more simulations to run, trials to design, and further research to do. Can't rush science, and thanks to your effort, I'll have the resources to do this right. Thanks a bunch, Gibson. And you too, Penny. Well, hey, I got top billing. Well deserved. And now, a victory nap. Mind if I curl up on one of these desks, Doc? Mi casa, su casa, go right ahead. Gib hops down, crosses the room like he owns the place, and curls up for a well-deserved rest. I think we're off to a good start. It's nice having a mask to work with who understands my ambitions. Soon this world will realize the error it made turning its back on me. Meaning world domination and making fools pay for crossing you? Of course not, I meant... Relax, dude, I know what you mean, and I'm good with doing good. Oh, right, I still have to do your primer payout. Hang on a minute. We both take out our phones to confirm the transaction. Total payday, minus service fee, minus convenience fee, minus overhead costs, minus charge. What the hell? That's all I earn out of my hard work? Crime, took 85%! Hey, I did a pretty damn good job on that caper. Why are you giving me more than that? It's not up to me. Kramer picks your pocket and mine. The service fees I have to pay to work with you are ridiculous. This is barely enough to cover Gibson's medical bills. Don't worry. Remember the doctor I recommended to you? She won't charge you out the ass for this treatment. You'll be fine. Okay. Just kind of sucks, you know? Look, maybe you can't get stinking rich off Crimer, but keep working with me and we'll see what under-the-table benefits and bonuses I can wrangle. We'll figure something out, okay? So, can I expect more contracts from you and Crimer? Sure, works for me. I'm liking this guy. He's got a good head on his shoulders. I can see us making this a long-term thing. Yeah, I like this guy. We're seeing you around then. Penny Larceny and Dr. Mayhem make a good team. I'm glad you agree. See you, Penny. Long day, long night. What a productive caper, all in all. Yay! Hey, it was well worth it in the end. We burned out a crypto mining facility. And save. I may end up going back and doing that again to get 5 stars, who knows. Alright, and oh. What's happened? We're having a problem, hang on. Frame rate, what's going on? Holy smokes, what's happening? We're down to 0.6 of... Whoa, no. Frames, they do be dropping. It knows I want to wrap up. Okay, if we can just hold... What the hap just fucking... Okay, we seem to be back. Alright. I think that's a good signal to wrap up for the day. That was weird. Anyway. Oh no. Okay, we should wrap this. We should wrap this before OBS shits itself. To the booth. Okay, we will be back again with more of this game tomorrow. It's fantastic. Having a great time already, and stuck on the taking a shit face. Oh, not again. But yeah, we'll be back again with more of this tomorrow. And thank you to Flower for joining us. And we'll see you all next time. Good night, and much love.